Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Edoggz Reviews. Today, I will be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy United Voyager class Origin Wheeljack. This figure is for ages 8 and up, and it does come packaged in robot mode, as you can see on the right. The box on the front is Wheeljack in his alt mode with his weapon on top. On the side is all these various characters with the 40th year anniversary on the bottom. On the back, we have Wheeljack in his robot mode. It takes 32 steps to get it into the vehicle mode. We have this extra piece of accessory, which doubles as a bunch of stuff. We'll get into that. And then we have this extra feature right here, 40th anniversary, Hasbro's on the bottom. On this side of the box, we have the top, which is an up-close picture of Wheeljack, and on the bottom is a faraway shot of him running into battle. On the top of the box, it says Transformers Legacy United. Right there on the bottom of the box is Hasbro's trademark and licensing and all that good stuff right there. So that does it for the box. Inside, you get this lovely instruction booklet, which we'll kind of sort of follow. And we're going to go through accessories. So first accessory is this gun. Let's tone the brightness down for a moment. I don't know if you can pick that up. Okay, right there. So this is Wheeljack's gun / cannon, and you can put it in either hand on the figure, or you can put it on his shoulder. So I'm going to put it on the shoulder just for a little bit, just to show you what that looks like, right? Next are these two saw pieces, or I'm not exactly sure what these things do, but they appear on the bumper of the vehicle. And there is storage, by the way, on the back of the figure, so you can just plug these in. Make sure that's on there solidly, solidly, because they do like to pop off if you brush against them, and you don't want to lose those. And last but not least, you have this piece right here, and this is going to double as storage. It's going to be like a windshield type of deal, and it also is a piece of the road, if you will. But I'm just going to show it off as a storage piece for right now. So it is two pegs here. There's a peg there. There's a peg there. And there's two holes. There's a hole there. And then there's a hole there. And you have this going for you. Now, this is an option of what you may want. You don't have to leave that piece on there. You can take it off and put it off to the side. But this is what they want you to do, right? So here it is from the front. Here it is from the side. Here it is from the back. Here it is from the other side. Now let's take this piece off. We're gonna come back to that later, and we go back to front. So this is what the figure looks like without that piece on. Yeah. Put the gun over there. Actually, let me just show you what the gun looks like in his hands before we go any further. So you have something like that going on. He is a little chunky. He's a little stubbly. He's kind of short for a Voyager. Voyagers are typically taller, especially when you're dealing with like a Decepticon. They mostly 1.5, maybe 2 times taller than an Autobot. He's a little on the short side. I'll say that much. And there's a lot of kibble going on around here. As you can see, for the second time, a lot of kibble, but it makes up for it once we get into the vehicle mode. So we're going to take this out, right? And we're going to take these 2 pieces out while we're at it. And we're going to go into articulation. So on the shoulder, we can go like this on the shoulder. That's as far as you're going to get. Let me see. Right? There's a swivel at the bicep. There is a 90-degree bend on the arm. The hands do rotate 360 degrees, but that's also for the transformation. Legs can go up this high, right? So now we're losing it because the sun wants to come out. Let's leave it right there. Sorry for my adjustment of the color here, the brightness. Right? We can go out on the leg like that. Right? We can bring it down. There's a swivel at the thigh, the upper thigh. There is movement at the feet. You can rock forward like so, and you can rock it backwards for the transformation. There is 360 degrees on the hip. That is for transformation as well. Opposite side. We're going to bring it back on the leg until it hits the backpack. If you want to bend that at the knee, you can do so. Like that. Now I didn't show that knee, so I'm going to do it on this side. Just bring this arm down. And we're going to bend at the knee. Like that. So you kind of have this going on right now. Head is on the ball joint. And it's on this table type of deal. You can look up and down, but that's because the head doesn't want to stay clipped into this back piece. So you have to hold the chest and kind of just move the head like this. If you don't, the whole chest is going to move with it. Right. So before we go into the transformation of this item, we're going to take a look at this real quick. Now we're going to transform this. Yes, I did say transform it. I think the best way to do it is this way, and it comes off the peg. Don't be scared. And you want to fold it this way, kind of deal. Do the same thing. Now one side is always harder than the other. And you want to switch sides like that. Just like this, right? And this is the part of the road. This is like a Cybertronian road, if you will, or the highway. And this is what this is like the second portion of what this thing can do. And we're gonna leave that on this side. Okay. Now we're gonna go into transformation, and I guess it is 32 steps, but we're not going to exactly go by the steps. We're going to cheat a little, just a little bit, right? So what we want to do first is we want to raise up the arm. And you want to turn this arm up like that. You want to see this door with this peg? You want to open this door. like so. So inside it's going to be an empty sleeve. So you take the hand, you want to turn it downwards where the thumb is pointing down, and you want to flip this in, right? Same thing on opposite side. You want to bring this up, bring this down like that. You want to open up this door. You want to turn the hand downwards where the thumb is facing down, and you want to flip this in, right? So next is you turn here, right? You turn there, and there is a slot right here. There's a slot right there, and there's a slot right there. So this bends into that, right? And we're going to peg it in, right? Just to get it ready. We're going to bring this backpack up. We want to bring the head forward, and we're going to bring it out all like that, just to give some room here. Just to give some room. Now, while we're at it, we can turn this head around like this. So next we want to do is turn at the hips while we can, like that. Next, we want to fold these inward. So I'm going to just fold, I'm going to do one now, like that. It needs to look like that. So you bring this one like that. And you do the opposite. And you want to mushroom these two things together so they forms one piece, right? Next, we want to bring this backpack back, and we want to move the wings downwards, just to get those out of the way, right? So it have to sit just like this on both sides, right? I'm trying to get a good view of it, right? That's sit just like that. Now we're going to leave this just like that. We're not going to focus on that, just that. We're going to bring this piece upwards, and we're going to bring the arms backwards. And the reason why we're doing that is there's two pegs here. There's a peg here, and there's a peg there. And there's these two slots. And we're going to marry those together like that. So that's the front right there. Everything else is going to fall into place right now, to tell you honestly. You take this piece right here, you fold it open like that. You want to take it, this gray piece, you want to unpeg it, you want to bring it backwards, like so. From here, you want to bring this forward like that. We're just getting this ready. We're not going to plug anything together just yet. Opposite side. Do the same thing. Take this piece that's on the back of the leg, bring this out. Take this piece, and you want to bring it down. And you take this whole piece, you want to bring it forward like that. So you're going to have this going on. Take the feet. Let me bring down the brightness just a little bit. I'm going to take the feet. You want to turn this around like that. Do the other one while you're here. Turn this around like that, just to get it ready. All right, so this piece right here, this clear piece, you want to bring it out like that. Same thing on the opposite side. You want to bring it out like that. And you want to swivel this around. So this gray piece should match up with these two gray pieces. Same thing on the other side. Just swivel this around like that. Now this clear piece, let me see, hold on. This gray piece flips forward. So all you have to do is detach it. You want to flip it forward like that. Same thing on the opposite side. Just detach it from the side and bring it forward. Next, let's go on the inside leg. There's a panel here. You want to bring this panel up like so. Do the opposite side. Bring this panel up like that. Right? Now this is going to free up space right here, and that space is for this foot. So you bring that in like that. And there is also like a little spot for the heel to go into. So you just want to bring this up like that. Right? Now it looks a little messy. Trust me, it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Gotta believe. Right? So you want to get this piece right here, bring this back, bring this piece, bring that back. And we can put this together. And how we do that is we need to widen the leg. So we want to bring the leg out, and we want to bend at the knee like that. Do the same thing other side, bend, widen this leg out, and you want to bend at the knee like this. And now we can marry the two pieces together like that. Get that going. Right, get this going. Move that forward. Bring this down. Right, get this door, the side panel up. Make sure that side panel is up, and this panel is up. And all we have to do here is take this panel and you pop it into place. Right, so we're just gonna fiddle with this until it actually pops in here. And you want to plug that in like so. Do the opposite side. Like that. So the front is already done. Right, so we're just going to make sure all of this is up in place. Make sure this is up in place. Now the back has another panel. Let me show that off. And you want to just flip this open. Flip that open like that, and then bring that up. You take this top piece, unplug it. Right, make sure all of this stay together, mind you. Oops, I went too far. I used too much. There we go. Right? Make sure all of this is in place. And there's a slot. 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's going to be 4 pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you have to do is bring this down. Put this in place. Right? Don't worry if it comes apart, just simply do some adjustments. Bring that up. All right, so now it wants to fight me. And that's because this piece is not plugged in. Make sure this is down. That's good to go. That's good to go. We're gonna raise this up just a little bit. Bring this up, bring this up. Get this in here, get that in here. Get that in there. Right, so this green piece keeps popping out. Make sure this back door is here. Make sure all of this is together. Right? You take this, the windshield, you have to pop it off at the top. And you want to peg it into these two holes. There's a hole there, and there's two pegs up there, up on the top. They're transparent. You pop that in. Right? You take your gun, you pop it up at top. You take your little saw things, whatever these things are supposed to be. You take your track, lay that flat, and there you go. You have Wheeljack in his vehicle mode. Now you could do away with this. I mean, I'm not going to really use it as a track thing. It does serve another purpose I'm going to get to in a second. But let's just take a look at this real quick. And this is where the Voyager size come into play. It's an odd squared shape, you know, vehicle that can hover on the ground. This is what it looks like from the side. This is what it looks like from the back. This is what it looks like from the other side. There it is from the front. And there it is from the top. And there it is from the bottom. Now, I wish they could have put like another piece of plastic, gray plastic, to pop it into his head to, you know, cover that piece up. But that's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Now, this piece right here, we're going to go back to what it used to look like. So we have to take this apart, flip this around, maybe. Is that the way to go? I think that is the way to go. And what's supposed to happen is it's supposed to clamp over. I got it in the wrong spot. Let me just try it. Let me try that one more time. Just gonna clip this. We're gonna flip it over to this side. I get confused with this item right here. All right, so bear with me. That's what it's supposed to look like. And what you do, you clamp it over. Is it in the right spot? No, it's not in the right spot. Is it the other way? Could be the other way. Yeah, I think I got it now. I think I got it. Right? Because it's like this. You started off like this. That's what it is. And you clamp it over the windshield like that. Right? So you can have this look if you want to. Right? We're going to do a few comparisons before we get into the extra stuff. Here is Jazz and his Cybertronium mode. I believe this is Buzzworthy as well. Buzzworthy origin, if you will. And then last is this. We have Siege Starstream in this Tetrajet mode. So you can have that lined up. Turn it this way. Maybe you could turn it that way. And one more time. And last. Now, Jazz is a deluxe. Wheeljack is a Voyager, and Starstream here is also a Voyager. I could not find a leader class figure to save my life in the Autobots lineup. They're either way too tall for this particular figure. Right, so we're going to take these two away. And we're going to bring in our guest. In a second, we're going to take this off because we need to take this off. Right? You're going to take this off for a second. Take this off. And what we're going to do is we're going to open the top part. We're going to be very careful about it. And we're going to open up this back door. And if you've seen the very first episode, Bumblebee and Wheeljack are stealing these energon pipes, I believe, some kind of a deal. And they have to go into the Decepticons' base to get it. And as they're getting away, Bumblebee has to hide inside of here. So, with that said, here's Origin Bumblebee. Oh my God. Right, we're going to take this handgun out of here. Give me your gun. Right, and we're just going to quickly just go through it. I'm not going to go through emotions on this piece. We've seen it before, right? It's still the best figure in the line, to be honestly. Right, so I'm just going to quickly go through all of this. Right, bring this up. Thank you. And bring this over. Turn this around. Bring this in. Right, bring that in. Make sure these two are together. Bring this down. Did I miss this? Did I miss something here? Did I miss something? I probably did. I probably did. Right, now we can do this. Bring this backpack back. Is this head on the wrong way? I think it is. Let's go back. Turn that around. Now. That's much like it. Let's work on the feet. We're gonna unpeg that. We're gonna unpeg this. You wanna undo this. You wanna bring this around. Oops, this does still come apart. I understand. Right, so same thing on the other side. Undo this. Bring that out. That one came undone too. Be careful. You want to unfurl. You want to plug this into place. right? And bring the leg down, pop that into place. And all we have to do is turn and bring this into place. Make sure this is clipped in here. Bring this piece back just for now. Just for now. Turn this around. Plug this in. Make sure that goes together. Plug this in for now. And is this clipped together? Just clipping together? No. And there you go. We got him back into his vehicle mode. And according to the book, you can put this in the back of the vehicle. Sorry about that. Let's get the brightness down just a little bit. It is a tight fit though. And what you do is you unplug this piece. Why is it not in focus? My word. Forgive the camera. Please forgive my camera. So you unplug this and you want to fold this way like that. You want to bring this tip part, bring it back like that. You do the same thing opposite side. You want to take this, unfold it, bring it back, flip down. You take this piece and you just want to pop this in there just like so, just like that. Make sure that's all the way up front. Now you take this piece, you bring it over. Everything should be exactly where it is. All right, you bring up this back. Now this does fit. It does fit. It does fit. Got one. Got the other. Oh, one came popped out. How dare you? And just measure all of this together. Make sure it's all together here. And there you go. You got your, Origin Bumblebee inside of there, right? Sitting comfortably. You take this right here to darken the windows. Oh my goodness, that's not supposed to happen. Nope, I got it in the wrong place. There we go. Now put this on so nobody can see inside of there. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's say he comes across shock wave, damn you, and he's trying to inspect something and he can't see through this blue shield, and he sneaks past him, kind of a deal. So to get it back, oh, let's do one comparison. So you have the Cybertronian mode, and you have the Earth mode. This is the Masterpiece Wheeljack. This is what he turns into when he gets into on Earth. He's a Lancia race car, as you can see. From that angle there, from the side, from the back, from this side, and that side. That's about it. That's it. And again, if you wanted to, you could pop this gun back on here. You can do that if you like. Right, to get back into the robot mode, very easy. We need to get rid of all of this stuff. Now this is already to go when you get it back into the robot mode. If you want to put it as storage, you just leave it just like that. You open this up, right, bring this down, pull this out. Since we're here, we're going to undo this right here, bring this out, and bring it around. We're going to try not to unpeg it from itself, and we're going to plug this together like that. Do the same thing. Like that. So it's going to look like that. Take this gun, plug it up there, so we won't lose it. We'll come back to that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to unplug this, unplug that. We're going to take this piece, we're going to do all of this together like that. We want to separate the legs like so. We need to unplug this piece right here. Unplug this right here just to get it started. Right. Right. Unplug all of this. Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus on this side. We're going to decide to focus on the side. So we're going to bring this up right here. We're going to fold this back. It's going to plug into this peg right here. Please forgive the soldering that's outside. We're going to rotate this all around like that so it's upside down. You take this piece right here, right, and you're going to flip it upside down like that. Next, we're going to get the foot. You're going to bring the foot out like that, and we want to turn it around. Now, since we're here, we're going to do two things. We're going to flip this piece up, and we're going to take this piece. We're going to take this piece right here that's on the side right here, and we're going to flip this inwards like that. And you see this knee right here is, off at an angle. You just want to plug that right back into the socket. Right. Like that. Just like that. Make sure this foot is out of the way. Now there's going to be a peg here, right here, and it's going to plug into this piece right here. Like that. This piece that's off to the side, just bring it down. And it's going to plug into this side right here. Let's say, right, this. And this is going to plug into this port right there. I'm going to show it much clearer on the other side. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Right, so this is the other side. Right, so we're going to need the foot. Bring the foot out. like that. You want to turn it around like so. You take this side piece right here, you want to bring it up. And while you're here, you want to plug this thigh piece back into the lower leg. So it's going to look something like this, like that. Okay. Take this transparent window, you want to bring it down, right? So it connects to this peg right here. So you flip it down, and you want to rotate this backwards, like that. And you take the door, and you want to peg these two together. I'm trying to find it. All right, so there's a peg there, and there's a port right there. Peg that together. Right, make sure all of this stays together. Matter of fact, let me just backtrack real quick. Right, so these doors are open, and there's a peg there, and there's a port there. So we're going to peg those together. You know, peg that together like that. You take this side piece right here, bring it down. You take this whole entire piece right here, you bring it, flip it down this way, and these two things are going to peg. So there's a port there, and there's a peg there. Right. Okay. Now we're going to bring this up, and we're going to rotate this upwards just a little bit. And we want to rotate here at the waist. Take these silver things off. You don't want to lose those. You want to disconnect this gray piece from the white piece. That. We want to separate the arms like so. Like that. Now from this point, you can just turn the head right there. Now I'm losing light, so I gotta hurry. You want to unfurl these arms, right? We're going to do that by unplugging it from the shoulders, bringing it down like that. You want to unplug it from the shoulder and bring it down like that. You want to rotate here. Rotate there. You want to get inside of here and get this hand while you can. And you want to close this piece right here. Do the same thing, opposite side, open this door, get in here, get this hand out. And you want to close the door. Right, rotate at the shoulders one more time on that side. And you want to bring this arm down like so. Right, so you want to bring this shoulder down like that, and you want to rotate this just to make sure. You take the hand, face them forward. Excuse me, come here. Face that forward like that. We're not finished yet. We're not finished. All right, so we take the wings. Let's get his wings. We're going to bring these wings out like that. You can decide here. Get his wings out like that. Now, there's going to be two notches here. There's one right there, and there's one on the other side, and they're going to plug it into this piece right here. So all you have to do is lift this piece up. You know, plug them in. Like that, and they're not gonna move once you got it plugged in. And you take this piece right here, my word, and you want to bring this all the way up, and you plug it into his back, like that. You take your small pieces, that's gonna happen. This other piece. Like that. Okay. All right. Did I miss anything? Did I miss anything? Just checking it over. Is this okay? I got that right. That's fine. You put the gun in his hand this time. And there you have it. You have Wheeljack in his robot mode. This right here is optional. You do not have to put this on there if you don't want it. You just leave it up to the side. Yo, where's my guest? Where's my guest? We're gonna bring my guest back in one more time. One more time to do a comparison, you know. All right, so we're gonna untab this, bring us around, put this down, untab this, flip it over, flip this down. All right, we're gonna untab this nonsense right here, flip this downwards like so, untab here, right, bring this down like so. We're going to close here. That's not supposed to fall off. Oh, here we go. Make sure that's on. Okay, so you want to be bothersome today, I see. Okay. You get the feet going. Let's get those feet going. Put this down. Peg this into the side, peg that into the side. Bring this to the front. All right, so we got the legs done. All right, so we're going to detach this. Bring this out. We're gonna attach the arms. Bring those out. Bring that out. Turn. Bring this down. Bring this up. Rotate this in. Turn the head around. Flip this in. Bring this down. Let's get the hands out before I forget. And you have your Bumblebee, Origin's Bumblebee. And he is a deluxe. Ooh, we are out of soul focus. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to bring in Shockwave, because technically Shockwave is a leader class figure. But if you don't have all that extra stuff that makes him taller, it kind of downgrades him one notch to a Voyager. But again, keep in mind the Decepticons were taller in general. So move these guys back. We're going to put Jazz on this side. And we're going to put Starscream on that side. Let's move Shockwave a little further back so we can get this in the shot. Yep. Back. And there you have it. So that's what it looks like. Now, what I like to see going on from this point, I believe Legacy United is about to end. Not exactly sure when that's going to happen. And we're going to go into something called Generation Prime. No clue what characters are going to be in there. We all know Prime figures are going to be in there, but Generation figures, it could be literally anybody in that stuff. As for Titans Returns, I'm going to go back to that very soon. Word has it that they want to do a third round of those guys. My opinion on that, they should just put the Headmasters in Studio Series and just call it a day. Just put all of them in Studio Series and just forget about it. What else? When it comes to Origin, I would like the following characters to pop up. Number one will be either Orion Pax, or you can do a Cybertron version of Optimus Prime, or we can just use the Prime that we got in Siege. That is an option to go for. Alita 1, RC, and the rest of the female warriors definitely need to be in Origin figures, if you will. Maybe Sideswipe and Sunstreaker, but we could use the ones that are already in Siege as placeholders, if you will. And last but not least, I think two more figures. I think Ironhide and Inferno. Those two guys should be next. Maybe should be in that lineup. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I do respond to them. Next one up will be, I did push Brainstorm. No, not Brainstorm. I did push Highbrow back. So we're going to do Highbrow next, and then we're going to go into another new figure that I recently purchased at Target. So thank you for watching. Please stay tuned to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.